Hey, I have a question for you. I want you to think about, where are you holding tension in your body right now? And don't worry, this is not about to turn into a workout video because I do not even know how to do that. But I do want to talk about our bodies for a second. We're all in the middle of this super weird, stressful situation, right? And a lot of us are storing that stress as tension in our bodies somewhere. And the specific stressors we're all dealing with might be different, right? Some of us are feeling the stress of isolation, and some of us are feeling the stress of too many people all in our space. And some of us are feeling the stress of going out to work right now in this environment, and others of us are feeling the stress of not being able to work right now. The specific stressors are different, but we're all living through this oddly stressful time. And I think a lot of us are storing extra tension in our bodies right now. So if you could think about, like, where are you feeling it? What does it feel like for you? The thing I've noticed is my kids, who I can totally hear out here, are great at processing tension in their bodies, right? If they start to feel tense and uncomfortable, you know it. They start getting all wiggly and antsy until they can get out and get that tension out of their bodies. They have to run or jump or do jumping jacks in the house or chase each other around, sometimes in a good way, sometimes not so much, but they get it out of their bodies. And we adults instead tend to be like, oh, I'm feeling stressed. I think what I'll do is I'll sit at my computer and stare at a screen for the next 8 hours. And every once in a while, I'll take a break to look at my phone and scroll through that screen, right? I'll sit in front of a screen or sit in front of a screen. And somehow that's going to make me feel less stressed and less tense. Does not actually work, ever, at all. So instead of that, I want us to try something else. I want us to try making a relaxation list, okay? Just like you might make a happiness list of things that make you happy, or a gratitude list of things you're grateful for. I want you to make a relaxation list of things that feel physically relaxing to your body, so that when you get to that place of like, oh, hey, I've been clenching my jaw for the last 16 hours, you have something to go to right away that can start to release that tension, okay? And I know that might sound kind of weird, right? That we need to focus on relaxing right now in the middle of a global pandemic. Really, that's the thing I want us to do, is relax. But yeah, it actually is, because the opposite of tension is relaxing, right? The opposite of that clenching energy is letting it go. Relaxing. And right now, I think it's actually more important than ever that you are taking care of yourself, that you are thinking of your whole self, that your whole self is a body, a mind, and a spirit, and that you're practicing checking in with yourself in all those different areas and listening to what it is that you specifically need. Right? The more that we can listen to, what does my body need right now, and respond to it? What does my mind telling me I need right now, and respond to that? What does my spirit need right now, and respond to that? The more we get to see who we are in this world, the more we practice stepping into that and seeing how we can show up, and how we can show up for ourselves and also for the people around us. And right now in particular, we need your body healthy as possible, right? We need to pay attention to our bodies so that we can physically show up for the people around us, for our communities, for our work, for whatever it is we're showing up for right now. We need our bodies to do that. So I want us to think about, how can we relax that tension to let it process. And maybe for you, that's something really, really specific, right? Maybe you have a foot massager that you use to get that tension out of your feet. Or maybe you have a special way that you rub your jaw when you're holding the tension there to remind yourself to let it go. Maybe it's really specific like that, or maybe it's holistic. Maybe it's like, when I'm feeling really tense, the thing I need is to get out in nature and get my feet on the earth and walk around a little bit. And that helps my whole self to relax and feel better. Anywhere on that continuum is totally fine. Just think about, for you, what is it for you specifically? So for me, I tend to be holding that tension back here, right between my shoulder blades, where it's like my back is just like ready to do something. I don't even know what it thinks it's gonna do, but I need to be able to relax that and calm down so that it doesn't get any worse. So the things that help for me are things like stepping into a gloriously hot shower, right? That just helps my whole body relax for a minute. Or brewing a cup of herbal tea, like a calming, relaxing blend of herbal tea that feels really relaxing to my body. Or listening to a meditation app. But you don't need to do the same things I do. I think the important thing is to think about, for you. Where are you feeling the tension and what will help you to relax it? And I want us to work on that this week, like thinking about what are the things that really help that I can turn to whenever I need to. Make that list, have it ready to go. I'd love to hear in the comments what does work for you, because sometimes it works for one person, works for somebody else, and I always need more ideas. So I'd love to hear that. But just be thinking about what can help you relax right now and let some of that tension go, just like we knew how to do when we were kids and somehow have forgotten in the intermediate years. Let's get back to that this week, okay? And we'll talk soon.